Welcome to an intriguing high-pressure matchup. A top-5 team comes in wearing a big target on the road today, trying to avoid an upset trap. Welcome to beautiful South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Canes will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the out route, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
That's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this offensive coordinator knew he was coming into a tough environment right away, going to some plays that he thinks have a chance to be successful. And how about this run play here to get things started on the opening drive?
And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The receiver makes the catch. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. It's a quarterback keeper. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big fourth down coming up.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid gain there. It sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Knowles. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to the air in the first play. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Using his legs, it's Pringle going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He fires it down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were able to punching in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pressure is coming. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
That sack sets up a second down and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Florida State. That's how you finish a play.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
Florida State 14, Miami 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The freshman off the mark behind his receiver that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Must convert here on 3rd down to avoid back-to-back punts to start this game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Great cut there. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on.
0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Toss play, running right. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Pringle. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Loss of 4 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Grab down the middle. It's Robinson. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He didn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
The offense already has one 4th-down conversion, and they do it for a second time. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring clip. The offense will now take over at the 30.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, and that is a big-time play.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The pass is intercepted. He could go. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Seminoles. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
They convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 0.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now it's 2nd down here.
29 Philly. 2-9, slide 22. Slide 22.
Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, that's every... worst nightmare, a wide open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Play action here on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. He hands it off from the gun. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Here we go.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
And they'll take over.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be a return. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum.
Looking to throw it deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The Canes churn out another first down. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
On the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Gibson. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
28, Miami, 0.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Muscles past the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. First and 10 play coming up.
Easy. Cut it. Cut it. Arrow.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. Sets up a second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Fire. Now.
And he's back to throw again on second down. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pass rush closing in. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense really clicking here.
Get set. Get set.
Now they call a run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
On play action, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Touchdown, Florida State. Still no answer for this offense.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
That makes the score Florida State 35, Miami 0.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play.
Come on, set. Go.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play.
And they heave it deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now, it has been a rough game.
The pocket breaking down. Looking to scramble now. He gets the first and more. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions.
35, Miami, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
Brought down at the 31-yard line.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Here comes a handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Moves left out of the pocket. That's caught. It's Hodges. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Catch made on the right side. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the double.
And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10.
Tuna. Clear.
Looking to throw again. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking for the wide out. Makes the catch downfield. He's in the clear. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 0.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
And the Miami Hurricanes will take over 1st and 10.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. On the ground, it's Pringle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Let's go.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
2nd down play coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Ball handed off. Make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. As the 1st down is still going. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. The offense just takes a knee here.
Okay, ready?
This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.